2023 was a pretty busy year for historical movies and historical films, bringing us some epic films and some historical duds as well. But amongst the mainstream marketing and hype for some of the more popular historical movies of 2023, there was also a fair number of historical movies that got released that flew largely under the radar for most audiences. And in this video, I will give you my recommendations of 5 excellent historical movies that got released in 2023 that you probably haven't seen yet. But before we begin, don't forget, if you love anything to do with historical movies or historical TV shows, subscribe to my channel History Squad. At number 5, it is Blood and Gold, an action historical thriller which takes place near the tail end of World War II, in which a secret treasure buried in a remote village brings Nazis, treasure hunters, and rebels alike. This eventually turns the film into a brutal action thriller, and it is very well done. Blood and Gold is a simple film that knows exactly what it is and what it is trying to achieve, and it never tries to venture too off from anything more than being an action-filled Nazi killer movie. So if you're looking for a movie that has decent acting, an engaging plot, and some great action scenes, but offers nothing new or original, then Blood and Gold on Netflix might be a great recommendation for you. At number 4, it is The Pale Blue Eyes, a murder mystery film which has a detective trying to figure out who is behind a series of murders at an army base, and his sidekick in this mission is none other than the eccentric Edgar Allan Poe. Using their contrasting and unique skills, this murder mystery takes some unexpected twists and turns, and it does a good job of keeping audiences engaged from beginning to end. The highlights of The Pale Blue Eyes is it has brilliant acting by Christian Bale and Harry Melling, as well as some fantastic cinematography and set pieces. This is an absolutely brilliant looking film. The story itself is a bit dull though, and it does drag on longer than necessary. But The Pale Blue Eyes is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated films of 2023, and I think it deserves at least a one-time watch by all viewers of this channel. At number 3, it is Mastane, a historical film which focuses on the rebellion of the Sikhs against Nadir Shah's army during the mid-1700s, and this is one of the first movies that I have seen focusing on the military exploits of Sikhs during this turbulent time. And this movie is absolutely brilliant, benefiting from amazing acting by the entire cast, some great storytelling which does a great job of building up the 5 primary characters of the film, and this is enhanced even further by some magnificent battle scenes and action sequences as well. There is very little to critique about this film, as I don't think a movie could really do a much better job than this, considering its limited budget of less than $9 million. However though, this film might be a bit difficult to find right now, but be sure to keep an eye out for a Blu-ray or DVD version of Mastane when it becomes available next year. At number 2, it is Jeanne de Bary, a film based around the life of Madame de Bary, who is a beautiful and intelligent French woman who uses all her skills and many talents to move up the French pecking order, eventually becoming the primary consort of King Louis XV. And this movie focuses on all the turmoil her presence in the royal court caused, and we also get to see the stirrings of the French Revolution in the background as well. The acting of the 2 stars, May Wen and Johnny Depp, is something that all reviewers, including myself, cannot help but praise, as they both do a great job of bringing the characters to life. However though, like most films in this list, the story and pacing of this film does leave a lot to be desired, and it can be overly tedious at times, but it is still an interesting and unique film nonetheless, and from what I can tell, most viewers aren't even aware that this film got released this year. So be sure to keep an eye out for Jeanne de Bary, as it will be getting released to Netflix at some point next year. And the top spot on this list goes to Subedar, a 2023 South Indian film that depicts the life of Subedar Tanaji Malusare and the epic battle of Sinagad, in which 500 Marathi warriors try to conquer a fort defended by over 5,000 soldiers of the Mughal Empire. This is a great historical drama which keeps the story simple and does a great job of building up to the epic climactic battle. Simultaneously, it also does a fantastic job of building the primary leaders of both the Mughal and the Maratha Empire. This movie can be slightly confusing if you don't have at least a small understanding of King Shivaji and his efforts to start a Maratha Empire, so a bit of research on Wikipedia beforehand will significantly enhance the experience of watching this film. But if you are familiar or not with this part of Indian history, I still think all viewers of this channel will definitely enjoy Subedar, and is one of the best historical films of 2023 that no one seems to have watched, and it is available to watch on Amazon Prime if you have a subscription. So lastly, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please do like and share this video with others, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel History Spark, as I post videos about historical movies and historical TV shows each and every week. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.